Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Okay, ang pag-uusapan natin ang nangyaring mga protesta noong Saturday. Remember, I had an episode about this, I think Thursday or Friday last week, talking about this, no? Sabi ko dun, kutob ko kako, mas konti yung darating na mga kasali dun sa Canada First na grupo. Sila po yung anti-mass immigration. Kumpara doon sa mga counter-protesters, yung mga tinatawag nila sarili nilang mga anti-hate na mga protesters. And I was right, no? And I was right. But I didn't expect the counter-protesters, sa totoo lang, na ganong kadami. Okay, balikan lang natin ng konti, no? So again, ang una po talagang nag-schedule ng protest sa Christie Pitts Park in Toronto, yung grupo ng Canada First, anti-mass immigration. And then when it was made public, the counter-protesters said, hindi kami papayag. Siyempre, no? Sabi pa nila, kayo ay mga racist, no? Mga Nazi, fascist. Kaya we will also make our presence felt. At napakarami nila dun. At ano nangyari? Unfortunately, it led to some, violence. At so far, ang latest, 10 ang naaresto. Dahil ayun na nga, nagtulakan, nagsigawan, nagkasakitan yung ilang mga protesters doon. Nakakalungkot, di ba? Natabunan yung sana ay gusto nilang mga mensahe na ilabas. Di ba? Sige, i-play lang po muna natin itong report from CTV News. At this time, 6 pa lang yung nare-report na naaresto. Pero ang latest na nga guys, 10 na. Who knows, no? Later on, baka dumami pa yung mga lumabas na reports tungkol sa mga naaresto. Sige, play ko lang muna to.
Hundreds of protesters and counter-protesters filled Christie Pitts Park today to make their voices heard. The divide over immigration and identity played out loudly, with both sides refusing to back down. Crowds gathered, carrying signs and chanting, with tensions on both sides. The Canada First rally drew attention, with organizers saying they want to stand up for what they call Canadian values and push back against mass immigration.
At the end of the day, when you allow millions of people from other countries around the world, it puts strain on our resources.
Rally organizer Joe Anajar says his message is about prioritizing Canadians.
I want to make it clear that this country means the world to me. Our history, our culture, our identity, and that's what this movement is about. It's about Canadians first. There's no room for violence. We're allowed to share our views. We're allowed to have different opinions.
A counter-protest.
Okay guys in fairness, yun po yung main organizer ng Canada First. Hindi lang po nakakuha in this report, City News pala, hindi pala CTV News, meron po rin siyang soundbite during their program saying na he wants to make it clear he is not anti-immigrants but rather gusto lang po niyang i-slow down yung nangyayari ngayon na pagtanggap ng napakaraming mga immigrants, yung mga newcomers especially. Okay? And I was quite happy, at least that was stressed in a way, no? In a way. Dahil nga sa gitna ng usapan na haka-haka bago nangyari tong araw na ito na maka-racist ito. At yun na nga, tinawag sa kalan ng ilan, I have my opinions on it, but at least medyo happy na ako na yung main organizer nila. Wala naman pong binitawan na racist message on that day. Pero, later on, I will share with you, may nakuha akong isang, actually, kinunan ko lang sa cellphone ko, nasaktuhan ko kako, baka hindi ko na makita ulit. Isa po niyang kasamahan dun sa programa nila, na nagbitaw ng salitang medyo, dun ako nag-iingat and very cautious and observant ba of what that could imply. Pero before ko puntahan ninyo, yan, alam niyo ba pala ang nangyari na hindi masyado pinag-uusapan sa news reports? So, una nga pong dumating dun sa Christie Pitts Park, yung Canada First protesters. But then, they were simply outnumbered. They were overwhelmed. Siguro dun sa dami ng mga counter-protesters na pinagsisisigawan sila dun, they left. They were forced to leave, basically, no? Yan po ang kumalat sa social media, especially on X nung araw na yan. At minomonitor ko yan nung araw na yun. I will share with you this video by or from Harrison Faulkner, isa po itong kilalang podcaster na openly naman na anti-liberal po siya. Sige, I will share this. Ito po yung kuha niya nung araw na yon. The moment na paalis na yung mga Canada First protesters. Yun. Okay. Ulit na lang Ang kanyang caption dito, Canada First Rally attendees are forced out of Christie Pitts Park in Toronto as hundreds of far-left counter-protesters cheer and shout at them. Diba? Inawi, naawa din ako dun sa Canada First protesters. Talagang para silang na-bully out of their planned gathering. So, anong nangyari? They walked somewhere. I'm not sure saan po sila nag-end up na isang square or plaza at doon po nila nilaunch yung kanilang program. Diba? So, what do you think about this, no? Meron bang nanalo, natalo, nagwagi sa araw na yon? I think mas nag-prevail ang violence that happened that day. Unfortunately, no? Diba? Nakakalungkot. I mean, both sides are fighting for what they believe in and there's nothing wrong with that. Diba? But then, yung concern kasi ng isa na baka it could spur hate and racism, that is also a valid concern. Ang hirap, no? Sa totoo lang, guys, ang hirap magsalita tungkol sa immigration ngayon. Ang hirap to criticize immigration policies without being called racist, especially kung ikaw ay Canadian puti. Diba? Isa po yan sa mga difficult situations, I'm sure, faced by those who have complaints about the immigration system. But what do you think about that? Diba? Ako sa totoo lang, ang nangyari for me is, it wasn't really more of the groups presenting their grievances, not airing their concerns. Ang nangyari, para siyang naging event ng magkakaaway, harapan ng dalawang extreme ideologies. Sa akin lang ito, let me know what you think, okay? I feel like, of course, there are attendees from both parties who are there with genuine intentions of either, promoting the rights of Canadians, diba, to be served by its government first. And the other one is anti-hate because they care for immigrants here. No? Mga advocate for immigrants' welfare. So pareho silang may point. But what I saw in the video, sa totoo lang, I feel like the extremes from the left and the right, they used that day na alam natin kitang-kita yung heightened emotions, passionate statements from those who are genuinely concerned with the issue of immigration. Parang meron pong mga taong dumating lang dun because they are, far left and far right believers at gusto nilang gamitin yung pagkakataon na yun to provoke each other, to incite violence, yung mga ganyan, Kumbaga, hindi talaga nila purpose pag-usapan constructively yung issue ng immigration o anumang mga problema nakikita nila doon sa immigration. Ba't ko nasabi yan? Lalo na, unfortunately, doon sa mga counter-protesters, may mga dumating doon naka-masks. Bakit kaya? In fairness, sa Canada First, wala naman silang naka-mask. Tapos meron ding mga may bit-bit na Palestinian flag. Bakit? Anong kinalaman ng Palestine dito sa usapin ng immigration policy sa Canada? 'Di ba? So I think, alam mo yun, nahaluan na mga ganong uri ng tao ang parehong grupo sa araw na yun. Yun ang nakikita ko sa totoo. Sad, no? Sad. Okay. Another observation siguro, clearly divided ang mga Canadians dito, If you take note, yes, syempre mixed naman yung crowd, iba't ibang lahi. But I would say, my observation is, karamihan po sila puti sa puti nag-aaway tungkol dyan sa issue ng immigration. So that is how divisive this issue has become. Ngayon, isa pang naisip ko, itong Canada First protesters, I think they picked the wrong venue. Unless intentional na pinili na yung Christie Pitts Park, which, guys, kasi may historical significance po yung lugar na yan. Okay? Nabasa ko po na noong 1930s po pala kasi meron siyang malaking riot. Riot involving the Jewish community, Italian community, nakipag-away sila sa mga basically Nazi supporters. Okay? It was a riot that lasted several hours. Maraming nasaktan. So the Jewish and the Italian community stood up to the racists. Okay? Because dun talaga it was an issue of hate. Okay? So meron pong pumunta ng mga counter-protesters who are coming from that place. Yung mga matatanda pong nandun, galing po sila dun sa mindset na 1930, ayaw namin mangyari. Maulit yung nangyari noon. Yung extreme racism that we felt at that time. So again, may valid, real protesters with genuine intentions, no, na dumating doon. Yun nga lang, again, I can't help but think na nahahaluan talaga nung may ibang mga agenda. Those really to provoke each other, to make news inciting violence, na magkagulo-gulo sila doon. May ganun talaga, no? And also, by the way, yung Christie Pitts Park, isa rin po yung known immigrant community. What do you expect will happen there? Diba? That place is dominated by immigrants. Tapos doon nila hinold yung kanilang rally, diba? I won't be surprised if, let's say, that Canada First protest happened, let's say, in a blue town, blue province. Baka mas malaki ang kanilang supportang makita doon. But clearly, again, no, divided talaga mga tao dito tungkol sa issue ng immigration. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyong video, nung isang kasamahan nung isa sa mga nagsalita sa Canada First protesters. O sige, I'll play that here.
And let me add this, because it's something that most politicians are too afraid to say, but as you know, I'm not your typical politician. Thank you for that. We don't just need to stop the inflow of illegal immigration. We need re-immigration.
Yan. Diyan ako concerned sa term na migration. Okay? Na remigration, rather. It's not a simple term that means, deporting illegals. Hindi lang po yan. At least not how it was. At least hindi kung paano siya ginamit sa history. Okay, basahin niyo na lang po yan. Sinabi ko rin sa inyo before. No? Yung term na yan, ang mga tunay na nagpo-push niyan, ang paniniwala nila, if you are not originally from here, no matter how long you have been here, you gotta get out. Wala pong sinasantong status yan. At least noon, Okay, wala pong sinasantong status yan. In fact, I saw a more extreme group, anti-immigration group, based in Canada, on X. Yan po ang kanilang main na panawagan, remigration. Isa po sa mga gusto nila mangyari doon, cancel all PRs. Okay, cancel all PRs. I won't be surprised if eventually mag-ingay sila, dumating sila na kahit citizen ka, dapat umalis ka dito. You will never be one of us. Ganyan po usually ang sentimiento ng mga taong nagpo-push ng remigration. Kaya ako very careful sa mga ganyang terms. And as I said in my previous episode, meron pong ilang posters sa itong Canada First na yan ang salitang nakasulat. Siguro dahil pinuna sila ng ilan na aware sa history, binura nila yun in their posters. Kaya hindi ko rin ma-blame yung ilan na pagdududahan, sasabihan talaga sila ng racist because of that term. Okay? But anyway, it does not mean that talking about immigration is not valid. Okay, of course, tama yan. Lagi nga natin pinag-uusapan yan. Lagi nga natin pinag-uusapan yung mga problema sa immigration dito, no? But what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that when we want to take part in these types of protests, we have to be careful about the groups, the other groups na pwede pong nakikisaw-saw dyan, nanggagatong, diba, sa issue na yan dahil meron po silang iba't ibang mga agenda. Okay. So, yun lang naman. Let me know what you guys think. I will end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!